14th May 2022 Morning Murli Shanti BapDada Madhuban. Sweet children, perform actions for the livelihood of your bodies, but remember the Father for at least 8 hours and donate peace to the whole world. Do the service of making others the same as you. Question: what effort must you make to claim a high status in the San Dynasty clan? Answer: first point. In order to claim a high status in the San Dynasty clan, remember the father and inspire others to remember him. The more you spin the discus of self realization and inspire others to do that, the higher the status you will claim. Second point, make effort to pass with honors. Do not perform such actions that you would have to experience punishment for them. The status of those who experience punishment is destroyed. Song: take us away from this world of sin to a place of rest and comfort. Shanti. This is a prayer of the children. Which children? Those who do not know this yet. You children know that Baba is taking us from this sinful world to a pure world of charity. There is constant comfort there. There is no trace of sorrow. Now ask your hearts this question: how did we come from that land of happiness to this land of sorrow? Everyone knows that Bharat is an ancient land. Bharat was the land of happiness. There was only the one kingdom of a god and goddess, God Krishna and goddess Radhe. That is, God Narayan and goddess Lakshmi used to rule there. You all know why the people of Bharat once again called themselves impure and degraded. You also know that Bharat was the golden sparrow. There was the kingdom of those with divine intellects. So, how did they then reach such a degraded state? Baba explains, I too take birth here, but my birth is divine. You know that you belong to the clan of Shiv and are Prajapita Brahma Kumaris and Brahma Kumaris. Baba has explained that you must first ask, do you know God the Father? They would say, He is the Father. Why are you asking what our relationship with Him is? He became the Father. All souls belong to the incorporeal clan of Shiv. Hence all are brothers. Then what is everyone's relationship with the corporeal Prajapita? Means father of people. Means Brahma. They would say he is the father who is also known as Adidev, means first deity. Shiv, the incorporeal father, is immortal. Souls too are immortal. They shed their corporeal bodies and take others. You belong to the incorporeal clan of Shiv, and so you cannot say Kumars and Kumaris for the clan of Shiv. In terms of souls, you cannot say Kumars and Kumaris. As children of the father of people, Brahma, there are Kumars and Kumaris. You belong to the clan of Shiv. From the beginning, Shivbaba does not enter the cycle of birth and rebirth, but you souls take rebirth. Acha, you were such charitable souls. How did you become sinful souls? The father says, you people of Bharat slapped yourselves. You call him the Supreme Father, but you then say that he is omnipresent. You have put the Father who makes you into charitable souls, into cats and dogs and pebbles and stones. He is your unlimited Father, the one you have been remembering. He creates Brahmins through the mouth of the father of people, Brahma. You Brahmins then became deities. Only the one Father makes the impure ones pure. You have defamed him the most, and there will therefore be a case brought against by Dharmraj. Actually, your greatest enemy is Ravan, the five vices. You now have Ram, means godly intellect. Everyone else has a Ravan, means devilish intellect. You were so happy in the kingdom of Ram, whereas you are so distressed in the kingdom of Ravan. There it is the pure dynasty. Here it is an impure dynasty. Now whose instructions must you follow? The incorporeal one is the purifier. People say that God is omnipresent or that He is present everywhere. They also make people take an oath in that awareness. Only you children know that the Father is present now. We can see that with our eyes. The soul knows that the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, has come into this body. We know and recognize Him. Shivbaba has once again entered the body of Brahma and is explaining the essence of all the Vedas and scriptures. He reveals the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world and makes us Trikaldarshi. Those who are Swadarshan Chakradhari are also called Trikaldarshi. Vishnu is portrayed with a discus. You Brahmins then became deities. Deity souls and bodies are pure, whereas your bodies are created through vice. Even though towards the end you souls became pure, your bodies will still be impure. Therefore, you cannot be shown with the discus of self-realization. Only when you become perfect can you be part of Vishnu's rosary of victory. First, there is the rosary of Rudra and then the rosary of Vishnu. The rosary of Rudra is that of incorporeal ones, and then when they come into the corporeal world and rule the kingdom, they become part of the rosary of Vishnu. Only now do you understand these things. People sing to the Supreme Soul, "O purifier, come," and so He must only be one. You know that there is only the one Father who purifies all the impure ones. He shows that the most beloved incorporeal Godfather is the purifier. He is the great Father. They call out to their small fathers, but when they experience sorrow, they remember the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. These things have to be understood. Firstly, explain this one aspect to them. What is your relationship with the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul? People celebrate Shiv's birthday. The praise of the incorporeal Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is very high. The higher the examination, the higher the title one acquires. Baba has a very big title. The praise of the deities is common, completely virtuous, 16 celestial degrees full. The greatest violence from its beginning through the middle to the end is to use the sword of lust and cause sorrow for one another. That is a great form of violence. You now have to become doubly non-violent. God speaks, "O children, your souls, and I am the Supreme Soul. You have been drawing in an ocean of poison for 63 births. I am now taking you to an ocean of milk. For this short time and the final period, make a pledge of purity. This is a good direction, is it not? They even say, purify us. Pure souls live in the land of liberation. In the golden age, there is liberation in life. The Father says, if you want to be in the Sun dynasty, make full effort. Remember me and also inspire others to do the same. The more Swadarshan Chakradhari you become, the more you will inspire others to do this and the higher the status you will claim. Now look at this child Prem who lives in Dehradun. None of those residents of Dehradun were Swadarshan Chakradhari. How is it they have now become like that? Prem made them the same as herself. By making others the same as yourselves, the deity tree gradually expands. Make effort to give sight to the blind. You are free for 8 hours. You have to do business, etc. for the livelihood of your bodies. But wherever you go, try to remember me. The more you remember Baba, the more peace you donate to the whole world. To give a donation of peace through yoga is not very difficult. Sometimes you are made to sit in yoga because the power of gathering is greater. Baba is explained, remember Shivbaba and tell him, Baba, this one is from our clan. Open the locks on his intellect. This is also a good tactic for having remembrance. Keep this practice You have to remember shivbaba while moving around. Baba gave them blessings. Only the merciful Father can give blessings. O God, have mercy on this one. This is only said to God. He is the one who is merciful, knowledgeful, and blissful. He is also full of purity and love. Therefore, there should be a lot of loving among you jewels of the Brahmin clan. Do not cause sorrow for anyone. There even the animals do not cause sorrow for anyone. Your children stay in your households, and yet brothers fight among themselves over small matters. There even animals never fight. You have to learn. The father says if you do not learn, you will be punished a great deal. Your status will be destroyed. Why should we have to receive punishment? We should pass with honors. As you progress further, Baba will give you visions of everything. Time is now running short, so hurry up. When people are ill, they are told to say Ram, Ram. They also say it eternally. There are some who will be very clever towards the end. They will make effort and move forward. You will see many wonders. There is a wonderful part of the play at the end. The praise is sung at the end. At that time, you will experience great joy. Those who have no knowledge will faint there and then. During an operation, the surgeon doesn't allow any weak person to stand near. Look what happened during partition. You all saw what happened. That will be a very painful time. It is called bloodshed without cause. You will need a great courage to watch it. Your story is of 84 births. We were deities who used to rule. Then we were influenced by Maya and fell onto the path of sin. We are once again becoming deities. Continue to remember this and your boat will go across. This is Swadershan Chakra, means spinning the discus of self-realization. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and kid morning from the mother, the father, BapDada. The spiritual father says, Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says, Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharana. First point, become full of all virtues like the father. Live with one another with great love. Don't cause anyone sorrow. Second point, practice remembering the father while walking and moving around. Stay in remembrance and donate peace to the whole world. Blessing. May you be a destroyer of obstacles and your intellect have faith and remain constantly unshakable by understanding the secrets of knowledge. Explanation. By being stable in the stage of a destroyer of obstacles, no matter how big an obstacle is, you will experience it to be a game. By considering it to be a game, you will not be afraid, but you will be happily victorious and double light. When you are aware of the knowledge of the drama, every obstacle feels like nothing new. It will not feel like anything new, but something very old. You have been victorious many times. Those whose intellects have faith understand the secrets of knowledge and have their memorial of Achal Ghar, means the home of stability. Slogan. When you have the power of determination, success became the garland around your neck. Om Shanti. Invaluable elevated versions of Mateshwariji. Whatever good or bad actions we perform, we definitely receive the fruit of them. For instance, when people give donations or perform charity, create a sacrificial fire, or hold rituals of worship, they think that whatever donations they have given in the name of God is accumulated in God's court, and that when they die, they will definitely receive the fruit of them and be liberated. However, we know that by doing this, there isn't permanent benefit. Whatever actions we perform, we will definitely receive temporary and momentary happiness. Until we are not constantly content in our practical lives, we cannot receive a return. Even if you ask people, have you fully benefited by all that you have been doing? They would not have any answers for you. How can we tell whether that has been accumulated with God or not? Until you perform elevated actions in your practical lives, no matter how much effort you make, you will not receive liberation or liberation in life. Although there are so many saints and great souls, while they do not have knowledge of karma, their actions cannot become neutral actions, nor can they receive liberation or liberation in life. They don't even know what true religion is or what true actions are. They cannot receive liberation by simply chanting Ram, Ram. They simply think that they will receive liberation after they die. They don't even know how they would benefit after they die. Nothing at all. Whether a person performs good actions or bad actions in his life, he has to face their consequences in this life. We receive all of this knowledge of how to perform pure actions or create our lives from God, our teacher, in a practical way. Acha, Om, Shanti,